Hello everyone and welcome to another deck profile. I have been pretty inactive. I got a few more tops since the last video, but I don't know, I didn't really feel like making a video about it. Was like Growlmon and Hunter and wasn't too exciting stuff. So I just decided to not make them, especially the Black Wargrave was like one day before BT12, so like nobody cares about it if I post it, I think. So I skipped that one, but this time we got a very interesting one, as you have read in the title. It's a Gallantmon Megidramon mill variant, which has the secondary win con, or sometimes even primary, depends on the matchup, to deck the opponent out, because if you both are on 0 cards, you win because you milled that on your turn and then you just pass. The opponent has a draw, he doesn't have any card in his deck, and the game is over, you win. So you never are the one decking out first, basically, because you could be on like 2 cards and they are on 10, but you just use the mill effect to mill 10 on both sides, and then they are on 0, you're on 0, you pass, it's over. So much about the explanation for the deck overall, but let's start with the X. 4 of the BT12 Digimon I chose to play. I was thinking Drawik before, but the weird part was sometimes I felt like you would maybe deck out first because you would draw too many cards, and I think that would have happened if I played it. So it was a pretty good choice. The inherit sometimes mattered actually, but not too often. But it can come in clutch for sure, and it's better to have this than like nothing, and it's more like you don't want to draw than that this is the better effect, I think. But maybe draw is playable. We'll have to test that out more. I haven't really tested this deck a lot before the tournament. I only decided to play in the tournament yesterday and was like, I want to play something fun. So I decided to play this, and it turns out it's actually pretty good. Like, I went 3-0-2 and had no losses basically, and the draws, I think I would have won them if we had no time limit, but who knows. About the rookies, we play 4 EX2. Extreme good search effect, top 4 for Growlmon or Gallantmon in the name, which is good because it can grab Black Growlmon and Chaos Gallantmon, which Megidra is treated as, and also grabs you a Tocado on the way, so you don't even have to decide between them, you just pick both. And on top it has the neat inherit to when taking delete to 3k, which goes 4k with Digimon, which can be nice. Especially if outside of OT Cup you play against like Hunter or something, it's always free deletion for that level 4s basically. Then we chose to play 4 of this Rush Gilmon. Was thinking about playing only 3 if I needed the slots, but like it's really good. You always want to have one like in the later stages of the game, because you're always with Memsetter threatening to just play him for an extra attack, or even for a Gallantmon Warp, which works as two extra checks basically, which can even go for game at 1 security, because Gallantmon treasures 1 and then he just kills. We played 2 of the BT12 Gallantmon mainly for the DP. It can be nice to search Tocados, but most of the time you won't do that. But sometimes if you're like not seeing any of them, it can be nice. I used it once to find Tocado, which you really want to see, like you want the blitz once for sure. So Megidra can attack on the turn you evo it. And on top of that, oh yeah, we also mainly use it for the DP, I think. I said that already, but I'm not sure right now. And you can use it, you promote this late game with the Warp Tamer, and then you already have 16k on Gallant, which like is bigger than anything in the meta. So we used 2 Gallantmon X, decided on this very late yesterday. Main reason being that Megidra deletes 10k, and with the egg and him, you could potentially delete 12k, which does come up actually. And yeah, Not much more to say about that, but like it also adds up to 5k with the Agumon, with the Gallantmon from EX2. So yeah, it's a neat effect. Never made me have any problems. This not being a real Gallantmon. It could have been, because if it's in raising, you can't warp from it. But in those cases, I just hard played the rush one and then warped from there, and was still enough. But yeah, was pretty helpful. Once won me the game actually, having this in the stack together with the egg, because I was able to Crimson Blaze for 8k and then remove a mem blocker and Megidramon, making them only have one Digimon left that can't be deleted, so I could go for Megidramon, trashing the opponent 5 because there was nothing left. That was very funny. So for the level 4s, we are starting with Black Growlmon, very strong card, best level 4 in the deck. Mills 2 on Evo, which you really want to do, and it's unconditional, so it mills 2 on both sides, no matter what. And then you can take from trash one Gallantmon or Digimon with Growlmon or Gallantmon in its name, which is really good. We have recursion now, so you can take your pieces that you milled, and you can also recover with your first stack the piece that you missed for the second stack, which is great, because also as the inherit, it has the same recursion effect. On deletion, you can take back one Gallantmon, Growlmon or Gallantmon, which also works for Megidramon, of course, because he scales Gallantmon. Then 3 of this one. Maybe I should have played 4, I'm not sure, but it worked really well. It's the worse mill version option, because he would first try to delete a 3k, which goes up to 4k with Digimon, which can be an upside, but can also be a downside if you're trying to mill the opponent. So yeah, it's so and so, but his name is Growlmon, he's Black Growlmon, so you can use him for the board, but not the Black Growlmon. Yeah, pretty racist, I know. And the inherit allows you to delete one of your other Digimon to gain security +1 on this stack, which is really good, helps out. And if you have a Megidra that you want to kill, works that way. Then we have 3 Growlmon, which is the reason why I played 3 of this one. You could play 4 too for sure, but I wanted to have the DP pretty safe. Playing out Takado also comes up sometimes, but it's not the main part. Basically, to have a bigger Gallantmon if you warp. So yeah, on the warp he is most of the time better than the other one, so that's why I have him at 3. Then we have 4 of the best level 5 in the stack actually. I would have thought the other one's better, but I'll talk about it later. So he is mill 3, and then if one of both players has 5 or more cards in trash at least, you can play from trash or hand Takado or a Gallantmon, which on the first deck most of the time will just be your Blitz Takado, sometimes even your memory setter Takado, but like playing out the Gallantmon most of the time will be the best option. Until later, where you can play the Rush Gallantmon, and then he just can warp from there, or he just rushes for an attack, which is really good. So yeah, we play 4 of it. It was the main benefit of the deck, I feel like. We can play very active on the board now, don't have to like belt stack in the back. And the 5 in trash is really easily fulfilled now with having 7 level 4s that mill 2 once you come out. So you promote your rookie, or you played one for search earlier, and then evo it into level 4, and then this, and then you already have 5 and get your free tamer. So you get basically your level 5 for free, since you definitely have to play that tamer out. We have 3 of the Wargold BT12. I decided to make space, so cut up 1 from it. As I said, I thought this was the better one at first. It might be with the Analog Youth gimmick, but don't want to go too deep into that one because it was not legal for ulti cut because it's a white card. So we just cut this to 3. it's pretty good still. But like Megidramon won't let you have this inherit effect a lot of the time because it says end of attack gain 2 memory if the opponent has no Digimons left. And well, Megidramon most of the time will have Digimon left, so you don't get that one. It does help if you are like memory inefficient at the moment, like you have level 4 in the back and then you want to go into your Mega. You can evo him even if it passes turn, and then with his when Digivolving effect, if he doesn't delete anything, which against most decks he doesn't, and then you just get to evo into your level 6 for 1 less even. That means you can blitz from there, even though this one already passed turn basically, which helps. It gets you a lot of tempo, but like the setup one is even better. 3 Megidramon from EX2, really good card, won me a lot of games. This is the playmaker of the deck. It being 13k is really big, huge. When Digivolving, delete 10k on the opponent's side. Actually just one Digimon, not like spread out. And then if you don't delete anything, that means even if Machine Drop protects from it, if you have like 12k deletion with the egg and Gallantmon X, it's still, if they prevent the deletion, you still get the second effect, which is to mill 5 on both sides, which is one of your win cons. So basically with one of the level 4s that mills 2, then Growlmon milling 3 on both sides, and then him milling 5 on both sides, that makes the opponent mill 10. That means if they are on 10 in the deck, you come out, you use your memory boost, go into level 4, go into level 5, go into level 6, they mill 10 cards, game is over. Did that a lot. And his on deletion is also bonkers, because on deletion, play 1 Tocado or and Gallantmon from your trash and hand. So yeah, you just get a free Tamer, you get a Gallantmon, you play the Rush Gallantmon, you play the Search Gallantmon, whatever Gallantmon, and Warp Tocado, and from there you just go into another Gallantmon. So yeah, it's really huge. But I think 3 is enough, because you search a lot and the Black Growlmon adds it and stuff like that, so yeah, it's fine. Maybe 4 of, but I'm not sure. I put in 3 Gallantmon from BT12. I think BT2 Gallant is not worth it, because this one also trashes 1, and the other one trashes 1 if the opponent has 10 in trash. Sure, you can hit 20 easily, but this one has more utility outside of it, because BT2 Gallant is trash if that's your first stack. But I raided a lot of Digimon with this one early on. And while yes, you most of the time want to go into Megidramon first, if it helps the board state, you go into Gallantmon and blitz and raid and trash security, and then next turn swing again and trash another security, check 1, that's already 3 damage. So it's still worth it. Because for the trash security stacks, we have 2 Gallantmon Crimson mode, which don't only trash 1 for each 10, but also trash 1 already. So if they have 20 in trash, you already trashed 3 security, which most of the time will be game at that point. Also deletes opponent's highest DP, which is really good. And yeah, you get the blitz from the Tocado. So when attacking, mills 1 from the security, and 1 more for every 10. So that easily adds up a lot with the whole Megidramon package. I will play 4 memory boost just for consistency and setting up the mill 10 move at the end of the game. 2 Gravity Crush for the same end game move, or in general to like climb 1 stage, because if you have like 1 memory and you come out with a rookie and you need some, you can go Gravity Crush, go to 3, then into the BT12 Wall Growl, and then from there you can just go into your level 6 even. So having 2 more memory helps a lot. And if you clear their board completely and they don't have erasing, the memory doesn't matter too much that they get back. So yeah, it was really helpful, to be honest. And the last option spot is just one Crimson Blaze. I was fearing Bloomlord a bit, but didn't really play against any. There was supposed to be a sixth round, which I was paired against Bloomlord. I was just winning the first game, but then the judge came in and told us that that was the final round already and that we don't have to finish the sixth one. So yeah, we only played 5 rounds of Ulti Cup. Very weird, I know, but we did well enough. I would have placed even higher probably, because the Bloomlord was already losing first game and the matchup is pretty bad for them, so they probably lose the second one too. But the Crimson Blaze came in clutch against the Megidramon, as I said, deletes with the egg already deletes 7, and then if you have Gallantmon X under, it deletes 8k, which is insane. But yeah, it could have maybe been something else, like, I don't know, Force Megidra, or I don't know. No clue, to be honest. Maybe another Gravity Crash, but probably not. And then to finish it up, we played 2 Memory Setter Takadomons and 4 Blitz Takadomons. Those are more important than the setters, but also like grabbing the setters at some point to have the warp available is really good. I warped a few times for sure. Just having a Memory Setter you can play out for free is very nice. So yeah, that's it. The matchups you can see in the video, of course, you probably have seen them already. They're like up there somewhere. And yeah, if you have any questions, just write a comment. And of course, leave a like and maybe even subscribe, because I think if I play this in BT13, you might want to see another list of it. So yeah, stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.